Welcome to another edition of Battletech Advanced, brought to you by Commando Gaming Strategic Gaming, brought to you live on twitch.tv. At Commando Gaming 1, we're continuing our series on Battletech Advanced. We got a couple of repairs to do. Let's do that. Alright. I wanted to look at our Templar here before we launch. Our Templar is our melee mech and our disabler, and I have some new toys for it. So let's see what we can do here.
Fall in at your pay station. Fall in at your pay station.
So we've got triple plasma rifles now on the Burninator here. But I have some melee toys that we can throw on this sucker. Specifically, I'm gonna have to give up a lot of tonnage to make this work. Let's try to scrap some tonnage off the legs. Hey Simmons! How is the power and food and water situation where you are? I was thinking about you last night. I get so sad when I hear about people that are suffering in Texas right now. It's just a horrible situation, regardless of what caused the situation. It's just horrible. Alright, so that'll be a upgrade for our melee for our Templar, so that's good. Wait a day for that to go through. So, we have traveled to another 5-skull mission as we go back into the inner sphere after our confrontation with the Black Widow. So let's see what we have to do on this 5-skull planet. We've got a recovery mission, a solo duel, aww, Simmons. Simmons says it's a sad day as I need to pawn my TV to help a friend put her dog down as the dog is not eating and drinking and having seizure. Is this related to the weather issues or just a coincidence? And really respect you for doing that. Is there no other way? Is there no other way to do that without losing your TV? I know it's a small price to pay, but still. Alright, we got a flushing them out mission. An urban battle. I don't know if I want another urban battle. Alright, we got a solo duel here. We could do this solo duel as a warm-up. There's no tonnage restriction. What if we take our monster, which we just put together, and take it for a test ride? It does seem a little unfair. But you know what? I'm not going to feel bad about it. Let's put goggles in the monster. And deploy. Oh, she's just an old dog. Oh, that's too bad. I've had many dogs over my life get put down, and it's never a good situation. You know, dogs are such loyal creatures that it just puts a real hole in your heart when you have to put your dog down. Procedure is $280. Could you do like a GoFundMe or something like that? I feel bad for this dog. That's really sad. Oh, I gotta fix my camera. Let me do that real quick. As good as we're gonna be. So that's really sad about that dog, Simmons. What a bad situation. Things are just not great in the Lone Star State right now.
Command interface initiated.
It's a real cautionary tale for the rest of the world. Alright, so we're in our monster, which is 150 tons. So I doubt the enemy has anything close to that, but I wanted to give this mech a test drive. So we got a Heavy Gauss clan, and 2 other Heavy Gausses. And some rocket launchers to boot, because why not? Let's see, our sprint is 3.
Rolling.
Oh, okay. You can get the TV back. All right. Well, that's good. Well, I'm sure I'm speaking for everybody out there when I say thank you for being a good Samaritan for your neighbors. All right, we're up against a 100-tonner.
I'm ready.
So I have a 50-ton advantage.
I'm
This is
walking
just
here.
not fair.
All right, folks, let's get this done.
Yeah, that's very nice of you to do that, Simmons. That's never a good
Waiting for orders.
situation when an animal
Onward.
needs to be put down. It's very sad. Alright, we're up against a primitive Mackie. Oh boy. Talk about a bad situation for this guy. I mean, this guy's got no chance here. Let's do precision strike. Go for the head. It's not very often that you say a 100-ton mech has no chance, but this Mackie's just really outclassed by this mech that I just put on the field.
My flamer's empty.
Actually, am surprised that he is still kicking after that. I want to remind everybody to sign up for our Funko Pop giveaway. We have 1 Funko Pop to give away at the end of February, so please sign up if you're interested in getting free Funko Pops. All you have to do is follow our channel. Haha, I changed it to Pop. So you have to do exclamation point Pop for the giveaway. Now, I will say, Simmons, you were on a 30-day hold for Funko Pops, but that time has lifted, and you certainly deserve a Funko Pop. So, please feel free to redeem some of your channel points for a Funko Pop. I feel it's the least we could do. Let's do precision strike here. Go for the head again. No, not the left torso, the head.
Engaging target.
Ah. Alright, there we go. That's a good head kill. Primitive Mackie, yeah. They sent a primitive Mackie against my monster.
My flamer's empty.
In a duel. Not much of a fight. Yeah, there is a non-primitive Mackie, of course. There are advanced Mackies.
Mission successful.
I don't know. Mackies have been engineered in the periphery for quite some time. So there are current updated versions of the Mackie. So there's primitive, there's regular, and then there's updated and advanced versions. All right, that was a nice little warm up. We got ourselves a Mackie part. Yay, Funko Pop redeemed. Like a Batman Dark Knight Funko Pop. Thank you, Simmons. Can you, are you looking on Amazon? If so, I'll be happy to send you that Funko Pop. Can you please send me a note in Discord to remind me, and if you have the number in Amazon, the Funko Pop number, it will help me make sure that I get the right one. But I'm happy to get you a Funko Pop. You deserve it. You are our good Samaritan of the month here on the channel. You are my hero. Really nice for you to do that. Alright, so we have a battle in urban environment. We have attack and defend in the desert. Yeah, let's clear out the enemy here in the city. That will be good. I don't know if I want to take the monster again. I don't know. The monster feels like it's overkill. I gotta be honest with you. So let's take a fun group of mechs. So let's take our Burninator with the skewed one. Now that he is back out of the infirmary. Let's see, what else do we want to take? Take our king crab. Put T-bone in the king crab. Let's see. We have to take our stalker and our Mackie. So let's do that. Who do we need to keep upgrading? We'll keep upgrading Floppy here. And Andre could be our missile master for this mission. We'll let, we're not going to take our commander. Hey, Goggles. Thank you for stopping by. So that means a skewed one as our ranking mech warrior will be our commander for this mission. Alright, we're going to take our sniper, of course, with our good friend Goggles. Nobody's better at headshotting than him. And let's go with our Wraith with the tag and take Manticore. Alright, 6 mechs should be sufficient. I really don't like to just do overkill on these missions. Let's make this a little challenging. So let's deploy. Good to see you, Goggles. I put a note in the Discord. I have most of our setup done for our tabletop. One thing that would help me, if you're available, is from 6:30 to 8:30, 6:30 to 8 Eastern time today. I'm going to have office hours on Discord. I'll be in the Discord voice chat. If you want to stop by and customize your pilot for our playthrough for tabletop, that's one less thing for us to do tomorrow before we start playing. So if you're available, stop by. We can customize your pilot as you see fit. So that would be helpful. So stop by if you can. Want to try to make the most of our tabletop time for actual tabletop battles.
Command interface
So I'm going to
initiated.
do a lot of the heavy lift. I've already done most of the heavy lifting to get our company set up. So anything we could do to get our pilots squared away before the stream.
About time we saw
That's
some
always good.
concrete.
Alright, we got enemy Lance, and right off the bat, we are right in the thick of it. Alright, so we got a awesome Emperor. 80 tonner in the back, and then there's one mech that's missing. All right. Our scout evasive. Morning, Big Fluffy. How are you? I don't know if you heard my announcement, but I've done most of the heavy lifting to get us ready for Saturday. If you could stop by our Discord between 6:30 and 8 Eastern Time, I'm going to be customizing pilots. So if you can make it, great. That will be one less thing for us to do before we jump into the tabletop. So if you have availability, stop by. If not, we could take care of it on Saturday morning. But the more logistical stuff we do before we actually start the campaign, the more fun that we'll have.
Aye aye. Engaging target.
I'm your spaniel.
Alright, goggles. Let's see if we can get goggles up to the high ground here.
Confirmed.
It's only going to help his sniping. Even if he doesn't shoot this round, that's fine. So, Big Fluffy, if you stop by, you can not only update your pilot, but we have certain mechs that are available, and you can claim a unassigned mech if you feel that the mech that you already have is not to your liking. So that's one of the benefits of stopping by, is you can get a look at the mech that you've been assigned for your character, and then if you want to swap it out with something else we have in the mech bay, we're happy to do that. You can also put in your name.
What do you need?
And your call sign for your pilot. So we're really trying to get into the RPG factors in this game.
Understood. Moving fast.
Ooh, can we squeeze through that building? I'm not sure. So we want to encourage our mech warriors to
Awaiting orders.
get involved in
Consider it done.
setting up their mechs just how they want them. Let's see. I wouldn't mind getting some pieces of that awesome, so let's do some fast cam here.
Yes, Commander.
Fast cam also has a tendency to hit the target in the head, ironically. Yeah, so if you could stop by Big Fluffy, it'll be 3:30 Eastern Time to 3:30 East. Sorry, not 3. 6:30 Eastern Time, 3:30 Pacific. I'll be there for about an hour for anybody who wants to customize their stuff before we get started.
Orders?
So again, one less thing for us to do later. So it's to everybody's benefit if we get as many things done as possible. And you can take a look in the mech bay as well and see if you have a personal preference for what mech you want. Hey, another Canadian gamer. Thank you for the raid. Really appreciate that. We're playing some BattleTech Advanced here. I'm assuming you guys either play BattleTech or BattleTech Advanced, so thank you for stopping by. For our visitors, if you give us a follow, you get a chance to win a free Funko Pop, and please get involved with our chat while you're visiting. Welcome, welcome all. BattleTech Advanced. Nice to see it, my friend. Nice to see it.
What can I do for
We
you?
are big supporters of getting as many people using this mod as possible because we love it so. I love that these assaults are heavy enough are tall enough that they can shoot over these buildings. Alright, let's give this awesome a nice little hello. Well, we really appreciate you guys
When I
stopping
shoot
by.
you, you'll take it and
We're
like
just
it.
doing some casual gaming on a Friday. Our channel, if you haven't visited us before,
Standing by.
we do a heavy amount of BattleTech stuff. So we do BattleTech Advanced, of course. We also do Mech Warrior 5 once a week with human pilots and mods, which is actually a lot of fun. Then we also are starting up a tabletop playthrough with Mega Mech that will be starting
Roger.
on Saturday. So if you like BattleTech, this is a good place to stop by when you're not visiting another Canadian gamer. So please consider giving us a follow. We
Fire it.
appreciate it. Alright, just give that Emperor a nice little
I'm
hello
generating
there.
a lot of heat.
I know.
I'm
It's
receiving
warm.
you.
Alright, goggles.
Acknowledged.
Another thing we do here for fun is you can either name a mech with your channel points, or you can name a pilot if you'd like to be one of our pilots in our playthrough. Alright, so we got an Emperor, awesome, so we got two awesomes, and a 100-tonner hanging out in the background. Well, theoretically, the best salvage right now is probably this Emperor, so let's go for the head for the Emperor. Goggles, if you please. Ooh, that looked like a headshot. Yep. Good job, Goggles.
One less target.
There we go. There goes a Emperor into the mech bay.
Aye, aye.
Unless that 100-tonner is better than the Emperor, which is possible. Shoot. Yeah, we're gonna have to do the long way around. We can't get through. Unfortunately, we can't get through that alley. Oh, no problem, another Canadian gamer. We are just happy to have your crew with us. Yes, we do have a host on our channel. I'm not the only one who streams on this channel. We actually have several people that stream on this channel, and one of our hosts does not like salad, so we also enjoy making him eat a salad with channel points. There's lots of things you can do with channel points, just to make things fun here. Speaking of fun, let's put some more fast cam on that awesome. He's not going anywhere without getting significant damage to his leg. Oh, we just blew one off, in fact.
Solid connect.
Hey, awesome. Why don't you just surrender? You don't have a chance against our crew.
Commander? Location confirmed.
Alright, so our Mackie here is our artillery fire support. Let's put some fire on
Got
that awesome hanging in the background. Get him overheated.
That hit something
And do
good.
some structure damage. Nice.
I hear you. No sweat.
One thing about these assaults, sometimes they're so darn slow that you just want to say, yeah. But then they're so awesome. Alright, so you just kind of deal with the slowness. Alright, let's go for the head on the awesome.
Time to die.
Stuck on the ground. Yay! Alright, there we go. Headshot. We're probably only going to get 3 parts, though. Because we took off one of the legs before that.
Did you see
Yep,
it?
3 parts. 3 parts on the awesome. But there's another awesome on the field. So, we're not going to get no shortage of mech parts here.
Let's go.
Aye, aye.
Alright, we're going to use our scout. Let's find out what that 100-tonner is, if we can. Oh, it's on the other side of the building, so it's going to take us a while
Understood.
to
Moving
go
fast.
around the building and figure out what that 100-tonner is.
Roger.
Take a couple shots at this awesome. It's a nice little warm-up mission here, nothing too crazy. Alright, goggles. Morning, Thomas. Good to see ya. Thomas actually stopped by to my office hours last night, and we put together his pilot, and he helped me do some of the logistics of setting our mercenary company together. So, thank you for doing that, Thomas. Really appreciate the time. We're going to have as many people as possible visit the Discord this evening, so we can set their pilots up as well, so we can get all those logistics out of the way, so we can focus on having fun.
Okay, that was bad.
Probably also going to go in and find us a couple contract options, and we can decide on the contract options also today, so I can actually get that out of the way as well. Alright, we got the 3 triple plasma rifle Templar here. Take advantage of that, overheat that awesome. Ooh, nice hits on that awesome. Plus 75 heat. I'm telling you, it's the components and weapons that really make the difference in this game. If you have the right components, the right weapons, and the right strategy, it's really hard to lose. Let's do some more fast cam. Trying to maximize salvage here, although we'll probably just kill this guy. Chances are.
Out of LRMs. Good to go.
Let's
Roger.
keep working on
Full
these
speed.
targets. Put some Inferno on this awesome, see if we can shut him down.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Oh, you like the Stalker, Boomerman? Yeah, that my Stalker
New sensor trace. Looks like
is
enemy
absolutely a missile boat,
Good
but
to go.
it has like 0 armor, so it's clearly designed just to hang out in the
Double
back and just rain fire. That's his job. That's a lot of missiles for an 85-ton mech. Oh, we took the building down too. Wow. Yeah, I think he's dead. We killed the mech, took down the building he was standing on.
Armor holding.
Bomberman, you have not tried this
I'm
mod?
here.
Oh man. If you like BattleTech, this mod is the way to go, I gotta say. Alright, let's get
move.
Ooh, we got a Devastator. Ooh, that's a nice mech. But yeah, there's mechs with swords, there's missile boats, there's amazing components. We have over 350 mech versions in this game, including all the mods, right? So all the variants, I should say. There's about 350 different mechs in this mod.
Standing by.
Well, Bomberman, we really support people that want to get into BTA. So if you want help setting up the mods, which are super easy on this one, I'd be happy to help you. If you need help with your early gameplay, definitely check out our Discord. Let me share that for you. We're also starting a tabletop playthrough using MegaMech and people from our Discord. So if you enjoy Battletech stuff, give us a follow and also check out our Discord. I think you'll be happy. Yeah, definitely finish the campaign in Vanilla BattleMech, or Vanilla Battletech, excuse me, BattleMech. Vanilla Battletech. You want to
Reporting light damage.
complete
Waiting
that.
for orders.
If you have the DLCs, I would also recommend that you complete the heavy metal story as well.
Going full throttle.
Thank you, Bomberman, for giving us the follow. We really appreciate it. We're very inclusive on our channel and in our Discord. So, yeah, Bomberman, if you're already playing career mode with all the DLCs, I think you're more than ready
You have orders?
to switch to Battletech Advanced. And if you need help setting it up, or you have any questions,
Confirmed.
or one thing that's helpful is having somebody ride shotgun with you while you set up your rules for your initial playthrough, please let me know. I'll be happy to help with that. Ooh, not the best hit percent chance here. Let's do some swarm.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, if you go to, this is actually the easiest mod to set up ever. I've never had a mod this easy to set up because it has an executable for you.
Yeah, Commander.
So you don't have to worry about moving stuff in files. You don't have to worry about downloading
Going full
stuff.
throttle.
You literally just download the executable and it will download everything you need to play this game. It's so much easier than when I first started
Affirmative.
doing mods for Battletech. Sometimes you could spend 5 or 6 hours getting a mod to work correctly because you had to move things around, put certain things in files, you had to edit text in text boxes.
I'm under
There was
heavy
a
fire
lot of
here.
work to make
Commander?
a mod work. But now it's so streamlined that anybody can get started with mods in Battletech now. Yeah, the download is large, but the reason the download is large is because it has everything in it you need to play the mod. You don't have to
Standing by.
download additional files or anything. Yes, the one in Nexus Mods, correct. And the other cool thing about this mod, which really doesn't get talked about enough, is we have the developer for BTA works on BTA full time. So that means you get updates on this mod pretty much every month. We get a significant update. Sometimes we get 2 updates in a month.
Okay, I'm
So
on it.
not only is it a very diverse environment, but there's always something new that's
My
being
heat
rolled
sinks can't
out
take
in this
much
game.
more of this.
The developers never said, yeah, I think this is the best I can get this mod. He's constantly working to make this mod the best mod ever. And I would argue that this is one of the best mods I've ever experienced. It helps that there's a really good base game. Yes, that's right. Quads are going to come in the next release, I believe. So if you like quad mechs, they are coming to Battletech Advance. And when those quads get dropped, I'll probably do a fresh start on my career, because that's a pretty significant update. And I like to do a fresh start whenever there's a big update in the game. So you can kind of experience it from each level. You know, if there's upgrades and you're only in an assault lance for the most part, you're never going to experience how those updates impact light mechs and things like that. So the one after. Thanks Thomas for the update. I really wish I could see more of Bloody Dove's streams. The problem I have is that unfortunately it happens when I am working for the most part. And when it's really busy, I just can't
Locking on target.
see his streams, unfortunately. It's really bad because I enjoy. I try to watch the replays when I can, but obviously I spend a lot of time streaming with you guys. And for every hour that I stream, I have to spend a couple hours doing other things, just to make sure that things stay copacetic in the household, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's a hard time to catch sometimes for me because it's in the afternoon on the West Coast.
I think I hit something good.
Reporting. Heavy damage.
But the good thing about Bloody Dove streams is even if you can't watch the whole stream, if you just join him for the first few minutes of the stream, he'll tell you what's new. And he's always playing the next version of the game. So when you watch his streams, you get a sneak peek of what he's doing. I wish I could play the advanced version, but, you know, I think the developer deserves that exclusivity for sure.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Yeah, let's have our scout get us some
Copy
tags
that.
on these vehicles, if nothing else. Start working through these vehicles, these pain in the butt vehicles. So if you have any questions, Bomberman XXX, let us know. We have plenty of people in Discord that are very experienced in this mod.
I hate these guys.
And I'll also try to answer your questions as well. Although, I gotta tell you, sometimes the people in the chat have better answers than me. We've got a lot of smart people in this room. Alright, let's go after this Devastator again. 100-tonner with dual Gosses and dual PPCs. This is actually a really nice build. I'd love to get 4 parts of this
Target
guy.
acquired.
And we got 4 parts. Nice. Yeah,
Enemy down.
Bomberman, it's completely up to you, but if you're already playing career mode, you're going to enjoy it so much more with BTA. Now, I do recommend that you do a fresh start with the game, because your save is going to have compatibility issues. I believe you can use your save game, but really, BattleTech Advanced takes the light and medium part of the game, the earliest levels of the game, and takes it to another level. So if you enjoy lights and mediums, the saves don't transfer. They used to. I thought they used to. So yeah, you're gonna have to do a fresh start. So fair warning before you download it. But the experience is so worth it. I would never go back to vanilla BattleTech.
You bastards! Ah!
Oh, man. You bastards. Am I at the edge of the map?
Receiving you.
No.
On my way. Double time.
Well, there's no plus weapons, but there are so many more weapons that the pluses become unnecessary because
Roger. Full speed.
there's so many other cool weapons that you won't care about pluses and minuses on your weapons. Trust me. You know, when you can use heavy Gauss's, rocket launchers, multiple types of
That was an
LRM
empty hit.
ammo, SRM streaks. Like there's just not an end
Good to go.
to how many cool weapons you can find in this mod. That you'll be like, who cares about plus weapons? They're not that cool. And melee, if you like melee goes to another level with BattleTech Advanced.
I'm here.
Alright, so let's get our Wraith up here. As usual, our Wraith gets beat up because
I'm up.
it's a
Let's go.
medium, and we're dealing with heavy enemies here. That's fine. Stay evasive, Wraith. Come on, Manticore. Let's get us some weapons locks. Nice. Nice job, Manticore.
Watch those heat levels.
Alright, so we just have some vehicles to clean up here. And Bomberman, I should mention, we also have super heavies in this game. So, in my mech bay, I actually have a 150-ton assault mech. That's right, 150 tons.
Going full throttle.
I don't use it very often because it's kind of overkill, but you can get them. Oh. Alright.
That
Might
is
be
something
time for me to
important.
eject Manticore
Yes,
here,
Commander.
or at least move her to the back. The issue we're having here. See if I can get my melee mech into this fight. So you can see some melee. There's no overkill. Well, there kind of is. I mean, I just did a solo duel, Buffy, before you, Big Fluffy, before you showed up. And it was...
You have orders?
It was me against a heavy 100-tonner, and I had my 150-ton monster, and it was just not even fair. It was just a slaughter. Okay, let's start working on these vehicles. Let's do a precision strike with follow the leader. That means we're going to get almost every one of these missiles into this behemoth.
Standing by.
Alright. Watch this, Bomberman. This is my favorite toy. Sniper artillery. Let's go for shape charges here. And a precision strike. There's no fair in war, only death? Wow. You sound like my sergeant major when I was in the National Guard.
I'm black on AC-10.
You were correct. There is no fair.
Commander?
But I mean, it's not really about fairness for me when I don't take all my heavy mechs every time. It's just not as much fun. If I know that I'm gonna just dominate the battlefield without any trouble, it's not gonna be as much fun.
Reporting.
All right, Manticore.
Ah, damn it! I took one in the meat.
Yeah, Thomas, I know. Thank you for your service. I'll try to overlook the inter-service rivalry.
Ready for
I'm kidding,
action.
Of course. Let's put Manticore here behind the buildings, so she doesn't get beat up anymore.
Ready for orders.
We're gonna have to push our other mechs down to finish off these vehicles. One thing about the heavier mechs.
Standing by.
Oh, there's a lot more than artillery in this
Roger
game.
that.
It's you could build a mech to do almost anything that you want based on the components and the weapons. So this is a plasma rifle, quad plasma rifle build.
Well, that's one less vehicle.
That's one less vehicle. No. I was not a Marine. No.
How might I help?
Although I know a lot of great Marines, so wouldn't take that away from them.
Full
I
speed
actually
ahead.
spent a lot of time, since I'm on the West Coast, when I was in uniform, we actually spent a lot of our time on Camp Pendleton Marine Base, because that is actually the largest base on the West Coast as far as training facilities. So we spent a lot of time at Camp Pendleton. They, just because it was a Marine base didn't mean that they didn't let other services train there. So spent a lot of time there. They had great weapon ranges and some great ranges for training for vehicles. So you haven't had fun until you've taken a Humvee and driven it across a field of mud the size of a football field and tried to not get it stuck in the middle of the field. That's one of the things that we would train people to do, is drive their vehicles in the mud, and it was a lot of fun and scary, very scary. If you're imagine teaching a 18 and 19-year-old person how to drive a heavy truck in the mud when they're used to just driving like a smart car or something.
On my way.
Oh, that makes sense. You train the shore patrol on their policing duties. Very cool. Very cool. We're very pro-veteran on our channel.
Waiting for orders.
You know, I just got out 2 years ago because I was in the reserves, so I miss it, but I don't miss it. Let's just put it that way. I miss a lot of my friends, but it took a lot of time, believe me.
Standing by.
Oh Manticore is going to bleed out here. You know what? We're just going to eject Manticore. She can't really fight anymore, so we'll just eject her.
Punching out.
I'm receiving you.
We're going to have to repair her mech anyways.
Confirmed.
20 years. Yeah, I mean, it's really amazing that 20%, 11% of the population has actually served in the armed forces. It's a very small group of people. So, you know, and you know, one interesting tidbit that some people don't realize is that only 3% of the population fought for our freedom in the American Revolution. 3%.
Confirmed.
The vast majority of the population stayed neutral during the Revolutionary War. So it's only those 3% of people who actually fought
Locked on.
in the Revolutionary War that got us our freedom.
Move her down.
It takes a special amount of courage for anyone, regardless of their military branch, to step out and put their lives on the line. And it's not just in battle. The military actually suffers more injuries from non-combat
Confirmed.
accidents than actual injuries from combat. So you hear it all the time. Soldiers are out in training and they have their truck roll over and multiple soldiers can be dead.
Target acquired and locked in.
Anytime you put on that uniform, you're risking your life for your country. So I have a lot, because it's not just
My heat sinks can't vent
out
fast
in the
enough.
field
I'm
with
taking
guns.
damage.
It's driving around, engaging with very dangerous equipment that's designed to kill people. So accidents do happen. So hats off to everybody who has served in the past or present. Absolutely. You'll always have a welcome home here.
Commander?
If you're a former member of the military, you know, and that's one thing people kind of unfortunately equate too much, is that everybody who served in the military might have a certain political affiliation, but that's absolutely not true. There you go. You broke a finger on a work detail. Yeah.
Firing on target.
I mean, I've seen people hit with vehicles. I've seen people suffer significant injuries on a regular basis.
Vehicle killed.
When I was in the military.
Let's hit them hard.
One of our, I was in a training unit, so we had to be trained in, you know,
On my way. Double
training
time.
people how to use their weapons, training people how to do first aid, how to drive their vehicles. So I did a little bit of everything, but keeping your first aid up is a very important skill in the military, because
Confirmed.
you don't know when you or your buddy could get hurt, and it doesn't have to be in combat. It could be in a car accident, a training accident, or just doing maintenance and a vehicle rolls over on somebody's leg. Things like that always happen. Almost lost your knees parking car for, yeah, I mean, people don't really understand that everybody who's in the military branch, every day that they're serving, they are taking significant risks.
Mission successful.
And it could be something as simple as a car accident, or a training accident, or somebody just not paying attention when they drive through the motor pool. It's a very dangerous thing to do. But if we didn't have those 11% doing it, we wouldn't have our country. So, hats off to them. And the one thing about the military that's really amazing is color really has no standing in the military at all. Color has no standing. Political affiliation has no standing. Where you're from in the United States has no standing. We're all on one team. Even, you know, the inter-service rivalries are really just for fun for the most part. I don't know anybody who doesn't respect anybody else who's in the service if they've worn a uniform, regardless of their branch. Alright, so we picked up the Devastator here. General Kerensky himself designed the specifications for the Devastator to make up for perceived flaws in the prototype Titan. However, Amaris seized the reins. Production of the Devastator was stalled. After the Battle of Forterra, the Devastator remained lost to the inner sphere for centuries until troops from the Federated Suns happened upon the blueprints. Primary weapons are a pair of Gauss rifles backed up by 2 PPCs. Wow, I like this mech. This is going to be fun. Alright, so let's see what else we get. Alright, so got awesome 4 Devastator parts, 2 Gauss rifles. Pretty solid, pretty solid. XL engine. Yeah, I know. Just like anything in society, the military is not perfect. There's lots of things that are frustrating with military service. But at the end of the day, I have not met a better group of individuals as a whole. So let's look at our new toy. Alright, we gotta refit our Wraith. Every day we have to refit these Wraiths. They just don't have the tonnage. I should probably switch to a Zeus as my scout. I really should. We lost our tag, which is unfortunate. I need to find a supply of tags because if we're going to start a new playthrough, I'm probably going to be switching over to the fighting some clans, and we need tags for clans. Pulse. Go with 2 medium pulses and a small pulse. Big Fluffy, you like a charger as a scout?
Logged and noted.
That's something I could look into too. That's something I could look into. Alright, we got the Devastator here. Anything else? We do not. So let's look at our new toy, the Devastator. We have an embarrassment of riches now.
That mech you wanted is back online.
Alright. Let's look at our new toy, the Devastator. Take a look at the mech first. I like to just enjoy the view. That is a intimidating mech, let me tell you. Really nice looking mech.
This is an all-ship announcement. There's something very wrong with the gym you picked up on.
Oh, you had a charger with an X400 XL engine, 7 flamers, and ERPPC. Okay. That's an interesting build. I might have to check that out. Alright, so we already have an XL engine. Let's see. The Devastator looks like it would be good for melee. Yep. Alright, so we'll give it a melee gyro. Huh, there's not that much we really need to do to this mech, actually. It's pretty well configured. We've got the Gauss rifles on the arm, PPCs. We could do ERPPCs. We're just like tweaking this a little bit at this point. Like it's still gonna be, ooh. Could I do plasma rifles? Plasma rifle. Plasma rifle. Plasma rifle. Plasma rifle. Ooh. Hey, Alaric. Why would you want to melee with a mech with a full minimum range weapon? So, the only reason I'm asking is because I'm going to put this gyro in here. Yeah, I could probably save it for more of a brawler. But I had the mech. So we got a plasma rifle build with Gauss rifles. I like this build a lot. I'd like to find a way to gin up the armor. Do we really need a medium laser? Probably not. I mean, I think these medium lasers are not going to be used very much. Conversely, I could use the other 2 tons of armor. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go. This is going to be a Devastator. Alright, so let's see what components we can throw on this thing. I'll do armor cowl. Wait, no, it already has a specialized cockpit. Devastator multi-track. This gear represents the Devastator's inherent multi-track ability, gives the Devastator pilot multi-shot ability, even if he doesn't have multi-shot. Okay. Let's see. We can put in a comm suite. Why not? Put in some ferrofibrous here. So let's put in some ferrofibrous. And I can either armor this up even more, although it's pretty armored, or I could put some weapons back on it. So let's do that. So let's see. Yeah, really the one negative for this mech is it doesn't have a huge amount of weapon slots. It does not. So we can just put in 2 medium lasers. Let's see. Put a medium laser back in the head and the torso. That's a nice looking mech. How are you doing, Alaric?
I'll get
Good
it
to see you. What have you been playing on your channel? Alaric has a great channel, and Alaric, I need to actually, after this, I need to remember to give you a follow. I owe you a follow. But I've checked out your channel a few times, so tell everybody what you have on your channel on Twitch. Because we love to cross-promote on this for Battletech Advance. Ah, you were lurking. You can lurk. You have an open invitation to lurk. we got an awesome here. Let's see if we can put that
That mech
together.
you asked for is cleared for fighting.
Oh, you were lurking on Castle's channel. I understand. Alright, so we got the 4Q, or the 9Q. The quad PPC version of the Awesome, which I actually like quite a bit. It's always sad when you have so many good mechs and you can't play them all. Alright, so this one's pretty easy actually. We're just going to take off the PPCs. Put on the ERPPC, not the ERPPC clan. Let's put on the ERPPCs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, you started your new campaign a few days ago. So, Alaric, I'm assuming from your salvage that you start out as a clan start most of the time? Is that something that you're doing? I've actually toyed with doing that next mission. I haven't done a clan start in a long time. My problem with clan starts is they get a little... Once you have so much clan stuff, it's not as much fun because you just... Wait, you just started a few days ago and you already have some Warhawks? Yeah, the Warhawk C is one of my favorite mechs. Absolutely. Based on tonnage, I love the Warhawk C. It is a beast. All right, let's put an XL engine on this. Awesome. Not enough free slots. Okay, so we got to. All right, we got to move. Guardian ECM. Oh no, we're not going to have enough slots in the torso. Duh. Alright, so that's kind of the most we can do with this bad boy, this Awesome. It's going to have heat issues. Do I have any component that can help with heat issues? Do I have a... Don't think I have a heat bank. No. Actually, I'm just going to put this into storage. I have so many mechs. Yeah, we'll put the Awesome into storage. Ah, so what are these house rules that you've imposed to make the game harder? Tell me what your house rules are, Alaric. Alright, so we got a recovery mission. We got a battle. Let's do this battle. This is probably going to be our last mission for today's stream. It's going to be a little short. So I'd love to hear... okay, refuse to drop with more than 5 mechs, therefore making a proper clan star. No artillery allowed. All mechs are set up in cannon loadouts. Okay, I like that. That's definitely more challenging. Now, no artillery allowed. So, are you using any Inferno at all? Because clanners are very insulted by the use of anything involving Inferno. They find it very unhonorable to use heat to disable mechs. That's a true story about the clanners. Alright, so we got a battle in the urban environment. Let's go with our Burninator. Wish our Devastator was available. Stalker, command mech. And we need another scout. You know, let's take a, don't I have a dual tag battle master? I think I do. Yeah, alright, so we're gonna make our battle master our scout for this mission. And let's go. Not using any Inferno. Yeah, that's a big thing with the clans. I was actually reading some... I was reading some clan lore, or some Battletech lore last night, and one of the emphases was there's a really good... If you guys are interested in lore, there's a really good writer, and you can find all of his stuff on Kindle Unlimited. So if you want a whole bunch of basically free, if you have Kindle Unlimited, Battletech lore to read, I really suggest this author. Let me give you the info here. Okay, the author goes by the name of Lonely Chief, and he has at least Blaine Lee Pardue. I don't know about Blaine Lee Pardue, but he goes by the name Master Chief. That's his nom de plume, or sorry, Lonely Chief, not Master Chief. And there's a whole bunch of free Battletech stuff on Kindle Unlimited if you have that subscription. And it's really good stuff.
Command interface initiated.
And he basically does standalone novels from my experience. So it's not a series, but he does a whole bunch of standalone novels from different perspectives. So, the last one I read was about a mercenary company, and then the one I'm reading now is about a star of clan mechs during the clan invasion and their activities. So, really cool stuff. So if you like Battletech lore, and there's no way to really enjoy Battletech to its full extent if you don't dive into the lore. If you're an avid reader like me, it's
on my way.
It's great to find
No problem. On my way.
new Battletech stuff to read. I've read probably 80% of what's out there, which is a lot.
Ready to get it on.
So, you know, finding new sources of lore is pretty cool.
Roger. Full speed.
Alright, let's get our Battlemaster out there. I could probably put a heavier engine on this Battlemaster, or a more powerful engine on this Battlemaster and make it my scout. I could do that.
Standing by.
See, right now, Alaric, I'm playing as a dirty mercenary, so I use every trick in the book. As far as, the clanners would be very pissed off to fight me. I use every dirty trick I can. Oh, contact. Alright, we got a Challenger. An 80 tonner. Another 80 tonner. Okay. Alright, we got some precision strikes built up. Let's use it to start overheating this Challenger with our quad plasma. Oh, we got a Zeus. I could really use a Zeus as a scout, to be honest with you. I would argue that Zeus is probably, for the inner sphere, is one of the better scouts for an assault lance.
As you wish.
Really nice combination of firepower and speed. Let's just focus in on this
I
charger.
understand. That hit something good. Commander? On the move.
Jade Falcon is spamming artillery pretty heavily in my campaign. Yeah. Oh yeah, Zeus makes a really good scout for an assault lance. Absolutely. Let's start working on that Zeus actually.
Confirmed.
What can I do for you?
Nothing like overheating your opponents before you make an even fire a shot.
Got it. Max speed, no
I
shooting.
love it.
Mess them up. Mess them up good.
The biggest issue I have is actually trying to save some
Copy that.
targets for my melee mechs. I tend to tear them up pretty quickly. Try to get some Zeus parts here.
Affirmative.
Hit. I've got a Victor. I'm gonna save the Victor for my melee mech.
I'm ready.
So speaking of Zelbrigden, do you use that as part of your playthrough? That your mechs can only engage in single combat until their enemy is destroyed? I think that would be an interesting play if you want to do a start as well. Okay, let's do precision strike here. I would like to maybe put a Zeus together.
And here it comes.
Everything but the head there. Sometimes for fun,
Reporting.
but...
Major armor loss.
Oh, okay. You force Zell and duels. Okay,
Aye.
very classy. Well, duels really are the clan way, so that
Copy
makes
that.
sense. So we can get this
Engaging with target.
Zeus to eject, perhaps.
This heat. It's frying my internals.
How might I help? Yes, Commander.
when you're outnumbered 3-1 and focus fair, yeah, that I agree. And that's one of the reasons, quite frankly, that the clan failed. Is they didn't recognize that they had to throw some of that stuff out the window.
You should have never come.
Oh, Ray, hey, IMG is back. IMG, does that mean you're at home? I don't suppose you'd want to strap in and do a stream.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Ready
I
for
don't know if
orders.
you're feeling up to it. I know everybody missed you though. Great to see you on the camera, on your regular computer. That's true. Yeah, the Jade Falcons are pretty sneaky. You know, only guys more despicable to me are Clan Smoke Jaguar.
Critical hit, Commander.
Yeah, I know you love the Raven as a best
I hear
scout, IMG, but are you still using Ravens even though you have assaults?
Going
Because
turbo.
that's where I think you're a little crazy.
You betcha.
Ugh, no shower yet. Oh.
Yeah. Critical hit.
I don't need to know those details, IMG. Yep. Are you saying yep to doing a stream? Because I'm sure everybody would be happy to have you back. I know it's Friday. You don't normally stream on Friday. Oh, poor Challenger. Poor Challenger.
Roger that.
He didn't realize what he was going to be in for when he got up this morning.
Scored a critical hit. My flamer is empty.
Alright, at least the Challenger was smart enough to eject there. Oh, that Victor cowardly jumped away
Minimum damage. This
right
guy
when
is
my
not-
melee bot was about to take him on.
Commander?
Affirmative.
Headshot,
Firing
come
on
on.
target.
Alright, there we go. I'm only gonna get 3 parts though,
Tango
probably.
down.
1 part? Oh, I got robbed there. How did I get only 1 part with a lethal shot?
She can't take much more of this.
Far better than your Wraith. It seems to be a magnet. Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what? Maybe we should have a little duel. My Wraith against your Raven, and we'll see who comes out on
Roger.
top. Is that? Is that? Can't destroy that building. Another charger. What is with all the chargers here?
Engaging target. Damn it. Heat damage.
Yeah, IMG. I would pay good money if
You have orders?
there was a way to get
Moving out.
PvP into BattleTech Advanced. I would pay good money for that.
Of course.
Yeah, I could just melee a Raven.
Orders? Location confirmed.
Or I could just use Inferno on your Raven. How about that? Shut it down. There are ways.
Engaging target.
Waiting on you, Commander.
That's one thing I
Battle
haven't
to
gotten
the
in this playthrough is stealth armor. I do love stealth armor. If I had stealth on my Wraith, it would be a different story.
Affirmative. Another hit like that, and you're toast.
Let's hit him hard.
There you go, Goggles.
Believe in you.
There's your answer. Superior firepower always wins. Artillery is cheating. That's your opinion. Just because you're a clanner. And I say that with respect.
Waiting for orders. Location confirmed. Target confirmed.
So IMG, are you gonna strap in
Target's taken.
and play a couple hours today or not? Because I'm probably done after this mission. I have a lot of meetings today.
My armor's melting off.
Oh, I would give up hitting a heavy just to get the smirk off of IMG's face with his raven lust.
Good to go.
There, I said it. I think you have an unnatural
Copy that.
fetish for ravens, IMG. I'm very worried about it.
Roger.
Reporting.
Yeah, no shower, but what does that have to do with streaming? You said that
Moving
before. I don't
lightning
understand. You can even stream without a camera. I don't care.
Mission successful.
Just turn off your camera and just stream without a camera. That's what I would do. I've had bad hair days and skipped the camera. IMG, if you check out the Discord, I'm going to have office hours from 3:30 our time to 5 our time. If you want to set an alarm, so you could come set up your pilot for our tabletop tomorrow. Thanks for dropping by, Lark. Good to see you. Alright, did we put anything together? Let's see. Take the Zeus part. Put together a charger. Alright, well, tell you what, IMG, why don't you just field a whole lance of only ravens? And we'll see how that goes. That would be a long slog, let me tell you that. That would be a long, long slog. You only have 3. Oh, I'm telling you, that would be boring as hell to me to just be fielding only ravens. That, I mean, I get why it's fun, but I think it would get old very fast. Wow, we have a lot of stuff in storage. Right, I'm gonna look at these Charger Challenger. What's this? Radical modification to the looks to turn the Charger into a traditional assault mech by reducing the mech speed, which allows it to use a smaller engine. Mech is armored with 15.5. Nah, I don't like that configuration. All right, I'm gonna look at these mechs later. And I will see you guys. So just to give everybody an update on our future programming, tomorrow morning at 11 Eastern Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, we will have our first try of Mega Mech Tabletop with our intrepid team of mech warriors from our Discord. And we'll be playing that from 11 Eastern Time to roughly 2 Eastern Time. And then on Sunday, we'll be back for our regular BTA at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So we'll see you then, and talk to you soon.